Hi everyone, welcome. So grateful to have you all. How's everybody doing? Hi, let me see the comments. Hi Brianne, thank you for coming. Yeah, it was meant to be. I'm so sorry. I was meant to be here at 7 p.m. but I was recording videos for you all that will start premiering tomorrow. Hi Amy. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you. I know it's been a lot. Almost 2 months since I did a live. Kind of feel bad about it. I'm so sorry, guys. But I'm back. I moved into my new apartment that I love, love, love. I love my space so much. Hi, Dana. Jano, excuse me. I remember you from my last live, actually. Thank you for coming back. I welcome you, and I'm so grateful. Okay, so I can't take that long because I have to go do my laundry. But I want to start off with Alec Baldwin. So that's why his face up here. I did say from a while ago, also, I know some of you are here for the Megan tea, the Megan and Nicki tea, so please stay tuned. So we'll definitely be covering that. I won't spend too long on Alec Baldwin because I know some of you are tired of him. But I just wanted an update, always make a promise. Hi everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please like the video on your way in. I always like to make a promise of if I am not fully accurate in a reading. I did say that something was going to happen involving Alec Baldwin and his wife. I used to know his wife. I used to take her yoga class. Long story short, and I feel like energetically I felt something coming, and I pulled cards, and after that I did a reading. And I said I don't see him being charged with anything. It did take a while for him to be charged. Welcome back, Brianna. I'm so glad you joined. I love you're gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at you. I love your lipstick. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys are so gorgeous. You met Alec Baldwin. Interesting. How is he cool? Because a lot of people have met. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. So my ex used to be. Let me not say what he did, because I don't want to put him on blast. But my ex used to deal with a lot of celebrities. I have dated two, but I used to meet a lot of people that had met him through my ex and other people. Said he wasn't a nice person because he does live in New York. He actually lives really close to where I used to work in West Village. I used to hear horror stories about him. So I would love to hear if you have any insight about. Yeah, you're very welcome, gorgeous. I would hear horrible stories about him. So yeah. Anyways, please tell me your story because I love to hear. People have the off days and so forth. But I've just heard that he's a menace. So let's see why he ended up being charged. I'm very interested in seeing that. Why he ended up being charged and what is the future of it. So 8 of Wands. I see him being charged because they felt like he was going to try to get away from what he did. I think they were expecting him to be remorseful, and he wasn't. That's the shadow side of Sun and Aries. Sometimes they can be very lack empathy, and I feel as though with him, they were expecting him to feel sorry, to feel remorseful, and he was just like, "I'm not sorry," that kind of energy. That's what I get, and they kind of want to teach him a lesson. So let's see what's going to happen in the future, and then I'll move on to Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. What's going to happen in the future? Okay, so this jumped out. 2 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. So it's a money game. It's a money game. And by money game, I mean that I think that they want to teach him a lesson for any future projects that he does. And any future projects other actors do in, I believe it was New Mexico, that they kind of want to fine him. They want to make some kind of money. They want to recoup some money from different projects that he might be filming. that makes any sense. Hope that made sense. Sometimes it was really quick, actually brief, but wouldn't surprise me about him. Yeah, I've heard horrible stories. In fact, I think I don't want to speak on behalf of my ex, but I remember him telling me a story about him. Because he was from New York, and he like bashed him, something like that. I don't. This was a long time ago. But yeah, I believe he had a story that he told. A lot of people used to tell me stories about Alec Baldwin. Also because he's an NYU alum, and I know a lot of people who went there. Anyways, I just used the Pix du Soleil tarot deck. I'm going to move on, so now I'm going to talk about Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. I highly recommend, if you're interested in the story, going back and listen and watching or listening to the videos that I did about Nicki Minaj and actually Meg Thee Stallion because I did do her before. Twitter's a mess. Why is Twitter a mess? Because of this whole situation. See, I don't have Twitter for that reason. I find it to be so toxic. Like, oh, I don't have the energy. I go on. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get Twitter. I've done this 3 times. Like, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna get Twitter, well now called X, and I go on and I just see a whole bunch of hate, and I'm like, this is not my vibe. Not my vibe at all. I used to fight people in the beginning. I first rejoined Twitter. I was like fighting people to prove a point, and I'm like, I don't need that energy in my life. So, go back and watch my videos about Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. I said that Nicki Minaj would defend her husband so much, and I actually think I remember saying that she would defend against another rapper. If I remember, I said somebody is gonna publicly bring out things about her husband. She's gonna double down on defending him, and in that defense, she's going to lose a lot of fans. Megan, Nicki, and funny enough, Justin. Oh yeah, funny about the Justin. I know. I'm gonna get to them. I'm saving them for last. So, let's see here. Let's see. Energetically, let's see. So, I get very strongly. I just got a headache. I haven't had a headache all day. Certain times, I usually don't ever get headaches, but certain times I'll get headaches if like I'm doing a reading on someone and they're stressed out. Like I get a lot of anxiety from Nicki's side. Now this is intuitive space. I shouldn't put on my ticker. This is intuitive base, not fact base. So please do not take it to heart, especially Nicki fans. I've actually never had any Nicki fans come after me because let me tell you guys something. I used to be such a big Nicki Minaj fan. Such like really huge Nicki Minaj fan. And then around 2017, 2018, she started to her husband, situation with her husband, her brother, being, if you know what that is, I can't say on YouTube because I don't want to get into trouble. But certain situations, she would end up like defending these horrible Tekashi 6ix9ine. She was surrounding herself with really people that I did not condone. And I don't like to judge people based on who they hang out with, but birds of a feather, especially if she can't see about women's rights and all this kind of stuff. I just felt, and how she went after Cardi B. Trust me, I'm no Cardi B fan at all. But the way she went after Cardi B just put a sour taste in my mouth. And after that, I was not into Nicki Minaj like before. And I also don't like that a lot of her audience is young. She's always talking about sex. I really don't like that, I think there's more things to talk about. Like I used to love, for me, Pink Friday was her best time. She used to talk about meaningful things, and now I just think it's very superficial because I think her life is very superficial and her art is her depiction of her life. So ever since then, I've never really been a Meg Thee Stallion fan. I don't think she's in my honest opinion, I don't think she's very talented. I think Nicki Minaj is extremely talented. But I feel like Nicki has a lot of growing to do. And Sun and Sagittarius, I always say this, friendship-wise, Aquarius and Sagittarius, we do not make good friends. And you can write, if you're watching replay, write if you've had a situation. But I've had horrible friendship situations with Sagittarius. They stabbed me in the back. Libra and Sagittarius stabbed me in the back, being horrible to me. And I definitely feel like that's what's happening here. That maybe I'm projecting, so let's look at the cards. But it seems like, I did say this before, I've definitely seen. So let's pull up the energy. Knight of Swords. Okay, so Knight of Swords, if you can see here, running away. Megan. Oh, hi, Jasmine. How you doing? Oh, gorgeous. Look at you. Look at you guys look so pretty. Wow. Megan's an industry plant. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. And trust me, I'm not Meg the Stallion fan. I'm not at all. I think, and people are going to come for me for saying this, I think there's definitely more to the story about Tory Lanez. Let's just say that. There's definitely more. Anybody that's associated with Jay-Z, Jay-Z is in my opinion, a monster. I really believe he's a monster. So let's see, the Bigfoot track was bad. I didn't even listen to the full thing because I didn't want to have, I knew I was going to do this live and I didn't want to have a tainted image of what I was going to, like a tainted, the word that I'm thinking of. But with Knight of Swords, I see Megan trying to get away from this. I see people telling her you did the wrong thing. See, this is why I can kind of have respect for Nicki because, you know, she is from New York. I'm from New York. I can relate to this a lot, which I was just talking about in a video that I just recorded, that if you come for us, we go low. It's something that I've had to work on me by myself. Okay, not everybody's coming for you. But with New Yorkers, like if you ever fight with a New Yorker, just be prepared. Just be prepared. Yeah, so she's going to try. Meg has good delivery, but I don't understand the hype about her lyrics because she's being pushed by the machine. That's something I really appreciate about Nicki Minaj too. She always stands on what she believes. It may not be the right belief, but she will double down. And it makes people really like her and really dislike her. So let's see what's going to happen in the future. And then I'm going to move on to Justin and Britney. Let's see what's going to happen in the future. Thank you everybody for joining, by the way. I'm so grateful. Yeah, I feel very grateful to have my members and subscribers. So thank you guys. So let's see. So that's probably why Megan's being quiet, because she's trying to get away. Okay, so the Emperor. There's somebody behind the scenes orchestrating. Somebody pushed Meg the Stallion to drop that track. And I believe it to be Jay-Z. I really believe it to be Jay-Z. Hi, Bobby doll. How are you? Oh my gosh, I love you. I love your profile picture. It's so cute. Yes. Let's see why. What does he have against her? Like, what does he have? I mean, he's also Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, let me tell you something, they do not like each other. I've seen Sagittarius fight with each other. And I think that's who she really wants to fight. Because I remember that I'm just having this memory. Because I used to be a huge Beyonce fan, okay? Till I moved to LA and I met a lot of people that worked with her. That's when I was like, but I'm having this memory of when Lemonade came out and Nicki Minaj was on a red carpet. And Nicki Minaj said, I'm very proud of Beyonce for coming out with this. everybody knows if you're on the East Coast, if you've lived in New York, we all know there's more than one Becky. We've all known for many years. But it makes me question why she was so proud of Beyonce. She seemed like she knew more information. So maybe that's why he has it out for her. Let's see, why does Jay-Z have it out for Nicki Minaj? Because that's definitely who I see being behind this. I get the letter A. This might be back from days before. Because, you know, she is from Queens. He is from Brooklyn. I see Safari involved in this feud. And I get 2007. So something happened in 2007. King of Swords in reverse. The Hanged Man. The Star. Okay. So you guys might know more than I do about this. If you do, fill me in. But this is energetically what I pick up on. In 2007, I see there being a deal. Now, I tell you guys this all the time. What I focus on is I really focus on reality TV. I don't really get into celebrity stuff like this, especially because my ex, I've had 3 exes involved in that life. I don't like to really get too much into it because, you know, I care about them and stuff like that, or I have cared about them. But I see here very strongly that she approached him with some kind of deal. I see Safari being in the mix too. And I think that's when she was with Safari, right? If you guys know, because I don't really know that much. I just remember watching Wendy Williams. I still love watching Wendy Williams. But I remember watching Wendy Williams and seeing that they said Safari was her ghostwriter. They were together for some time. But I'm seeing 2007, and I'm seeing that in 2007, she approached Jay-Z with an idea. And he did what Jay-Z does, and he blocked her out of an idea that she had. She might come out about it. She might come out about it and talk about it with the Star and say what happened. But this happened to, well, he was not my ex. I dated a guy who used to be involved with Jay-Z. He allegedly stole his material. They went to court for it. I believe he got money from it. I didn't keep up with the case after I stopped seeing him. But that's what happened. So I strongly believe that, and you might want to look it up because that's what I see happening. And ever since then, she was onto him. And he doesn't like that. He doesn't like people being onto him. And he tried to divert attention. So let's see. So Jano says, I knew it. Nicki started liking tweets about Rock Nation being shady. So, you know, I'm telling you, see, 2007. If you guys want to look it up, when I'm done, I'm going to look it up too. And I'll maybe post it in my community tab. I see 2007. Something happened between her and Jay-Z. It's interesting because her and Beyonce collabed after that. I think I'm going to have to do a long video about this because there's a lot of history. There's a lot of history. I always say this, the next person who's going to be cancelled is Jay-Z. It's going to happen very, very soon. Very soon. And as much as I don't like Nicki Minaj, like the direction she's headed towards, the path she's headed down, she's very talented. She is one of the most talented people ever. Ever, ever, ever. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Nicki Minaj is gorgeous. I just wish she would refrain from this overly sexual stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I know it's not the right time, but where's my badge? Yeah, what is your badge? I've been asking. I saw you commented and I was like, where's my member badge? Oh well. Okay, so let's see, Brianne. Do you have energies for Travis? I have yeah. Don't worry, Brianne. It's coming to an end soon. Brianne says do you have energies for Travis Kelce as Taylor Swift? To be quite honest, I'm tired of it. We're all tired of it. We are all tired of it. But yeah, soon. I bet you, and I have a video coming out about it, so please stay tuned. Early access tomorrow because I have to edit it. When I do my laundry, I'm gonna edit it. But yeah, so let's move on to last but not least. I will do a video very soon about what happened between Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj because there is a history and it goes back to 2007. Okay, Britney passed with Justin with 2 songs of Rose. You know. That's what Jonah says. I know, I was involved in that trolling. I was playing that song and the album. So I'm definitely a Britney fan. Britney's my Wonder Woman. Britney is my number one. Then the Jacksons, Janet and Michael. Actually, I'd say Michael's my number one. And then Britney Spears. It interchanges, but I love them so much. Right, it's funny. Okay, so let's see. And I saw last night he said he's I do have a Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake video coming up very soon. And what is revealed is shocking. Absolutely shocking. So stay tuned, please. Stay very, very shocking. So let's see. So I just saw that he said he's sorry. And he said he's not sorry, excuse me. Which is so disappointing. Sun in Aquarius, famous Sun in Aquarius just makes me so sad. I get very disappointed. I'm a Sun in Aquarius. Actually, my birthday's in 5 days. I mean, they're trying to push him. Stay tuned for my video that I have coming out about him. Stay tuned because it's very shocking. Okay, so let's see the energy behind the two of them. And I actually wonder, I mean, I know he probably won't ever apologize, but c'est la vie. Okay, so 3 of Cups. I think Britney, by saying sorry, she really does want to be friends with him. He was a part of her life for a long time, and I really think she has like a kindred spirit type energy towards him. And she wants to be friends, but he is resisting it. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, 4 Wands, 2 of Cups. I think for him, okay, so this is what I believe. As we get older, we either grow into the jaded, especially Sun in Aquarius, because he is a Sun in Aquarius, I can relate. We either become very jaded and mean and cold, that's why you see some Aquarius that are just icy. I've definitely had my moments like that, which I think he is in his icy era. Or we start to embrace life and we learn from it. We don't stay as closed, But with him, I think a lot of his memories have shaped him into being a mean jerk and closed off from life and from people and very money hungry. You see that in lots of famous Aquarius. Very money hungry because all their emotions, they suppress the emotions and focus on materialistic things. But that's not, Aquarius, we're not meant to live life like that, So, 3 of Cups, 4 Wands. So, a lot of how the pain that he feels, that he has felt for her, is fueling his nastiness, And that's why Aquarius, and I have done this before, I tell people don't ever get on my bad side because it's over for you. It's definitely over for you. In his mind, she is still in his bad side. Even though it's been many years. And that's something, Aquarius, that we need to let go of. We need to learn to speak up and let it go. Which he won't ever do, unfortunately. You wonder how his album, let's see how his album will do. Okay, I get the number 3, so I get number 3 on the Billboard chart. I think he's just very pushed by the machine. I don't think he has a lot of fans. I don't think he has a strong fan base. That's why he's relying on NSYNC people. He's basically just using NSYNC to. He's gonna push out his album with NSYNC, so that his record label can make money, and so that he can use them as a shield. But I saw him go into hiding. I wonder what pushed him out of hiding. Let's see. What pushed him out of hiding? Okay, so he owes people money. That's what pushed him out of hiding. Is that he promised the overlords that he would deliver. And he has to, otherwise he's going to owe money. So he was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And he did it, and now he's basically, you know, like an NSYNC where they have bye bye bye, he's like the puppet. He's basically a puppet for money for his record label to recoup the money that they've put out on him. And yeah, so that's what I have for you all. I have to go do my laundry, everybody, but thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna try to do these every month. Excuse me, every week. I have finished decorating my apartment, so well, almost finished. I've finished the big part of it. So I will have time to do these every week moving forward. I will post a poll, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and make sure that you're a part of the community. I will, throughout the week, post up a questionnaire. So today, last night before I went to bed, Famous Exes had won. It was between this and Famous Exes. Famous Exes had won, so I had a whole Famous Exes thing planned. And then I saw, just before I was about to go live, that Hot Topics had won. So whatever wins, I'm all about that. I love diplomacy and all that stuff, fairness. And so whatever the poll, so please make sure you vote. Make sure you vote in the poll. And I will go by what majority says. So I have 2 ideas, and I'll always go by what you say. Members, stay tuned. I am about to select my monthly tarot card recipient, and whoever wins, I send you a tarot deck, beautiful, brand new miniature tarot deck, and you have to live in the US, and you have to have social media or email. So I love you all. This has been so wonderful. Thank you everybody for joining. Lots of love. Stay tuned for my new videos. I have tons of other old videos if you want to go back and watch. Yeah, so thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. I feel, honestly, I can say for this for the first time in my life, I feel like, and I always used to feel like this, you know, when I lived in New York, I left New York 5 years ago. No, excuse me. Yeah, 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago. 2 plus 4. Yeah, 6 years ago I left New York. And New York is very expensive to live alone. So I used to always have roommates. I had great roommates when I lived in New York, though. I had really lovely roommates. I was very lucky. But when I lived, even in LA, I had great roommates. It's just in Florida, when I first moved here, I had roommates. For the first year I moved to Florida, I had roommates. Oh my God, it was a complete nightmare. I promised myself I will never have roommates again. And I used to always feel like if I could only really be my complete self once I had my own apartment, with my name on the lease and all of that stuff. So I'm very happy that this has happened, and next week is my birthday, and I'm really excited because I feel like a lot has come full circle, and I'm very happy where I live, and it's the best place I've ever lived, and so I'm very, very happy about it. So yeah, stay tuned for more. I will be able to record more too and all that jazz. So you can come back and watch Cool Monster. About no money. Maybe I should do a video on her. But thank you for joining. Oh, thank you, Amy. Oh gosh, I'm so grateful for every single one of you. You really, last year, I'm gonna be honest with you. Last year was a very, very tough year for me. I lost my sister I went through a lot of stuff in my life, but you guys really got me through. So I don't want to get emotional. I don't want to cry. But yeah, doing these videos really, really helped me, and therapy helped me too. But doing these videos really helped me because you all are just so lovely, and I'm grateful for every single one of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Um, oh, you're awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, stay tuned. Next week I'll be doing another live, and if you're a member, check out the membership tab. I have 2 different types of memberships. And yeah, stay tuned. Bye guys. Love you all. Take care.